Good morning, everyone. It's Nick here from No Judgment Zone. Let it out. So, guys, I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday so far, and everybody slept well. And to those who didn't wake up, I send prayers to them and their family. And the ones of us that did wake up, be grateful for it, because you know what? We're not promised that, but we're here and we have to be grateful for it. So whomever you pray to, thank them this morning for allowing you and your family to wake up healthy and strong and able to go on with this day. So today, let's talk about something real quick. I want to talk about trusting and how trusting is very important, whether it's trusting yourself, trusting the people around you, trusting decisions that you have to make in your life. All of it is very important, and we don't realize it, but sometimes it's very hard to trust, very hard to understand where we're supposed to put our faith in. And like I said, I don't know who people pray to. Everybody prays to a different God, a different entity. But having faith in choices that you make in your life is very important. Sticking with it and understanding that you've made that decision and you're going to go for it, and you're going to deal with whatever is going to be ahead waiting for you, is trusting. I mean, we don't know what's lying ahead for us, but we got to trust that it's going to be good. We got to trust that decisions that we make is going to be the best decisions for us, for our families. And sometimes they're not. And we can't beat ourselves up. Like, literally, we cannot continue to live our lives beating ourselves up. This is one of the reasons why the world is so upside down, because people make decisions in their lives and then it doesn't go their way, and they unleash it on to other people. And that's not the way to do things. And it's just like, you have to stand for yourself, and you have to understand that you made that decision. This was a decision that you thought was going to be good, and it didn't work out, and you just got to pull yourself back up and start over again. And it's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's hard. Like, people think that when I speak or when they meet me, that everything is just hunky-dory with my life. Far from it. Far from it. I've made decisions in my life, choices in my life, in certain situations that did not go for me, and I boo-hooed. And then I had to pull myself together and get back up. One, because I know myself, I don't give up on things. And that's not what we're intended to do. We're intended to keep going. Everything that we go through is a learning lesson. So if it doesn't work out for you in the way that you want it to, it's because it was a learning lesson for you. And then it's teaching you to go a different avenue for you to get to where you need to be. So take it that way. Understand that this is life is a learning lesson. We don't come with handbooks. We don't know what lies ahead for us. We just have to take that leap of faith, and we have to trust, and we have to trust ourselves. We have to trust the decisions that we're making is going to be a good decision. When you sit and you dwell on, you don't know how this is going to work out, you don't know what this person's going to do, what this situation is going to turn out, like, it's really not, it's not benefiting you. It's not benefiting you by sitting there and dwelling on it. It's more of take action, go for what you want, trust yourself, trust that the situation is going to be the way you want it. And if it has a little tweaking that needs to be done, then it has a little tweaking that needs to be done. But the most important part of all of this with trusting is staying positive. Be positive in what you want in your life. Be positive in the choices that you're making in your life. Have faith. Have faith in the people that you pray to. Have faith in the God, the heavens, the universe that you pray to. Because when you ask them for something, they're going to do their best to guide you to where you want to be. And if you don't have the trust, you're not being positive, you don't have the faith, they're going to leave you right where you're at because you're not looking forward to bigger things in your life. And we need to understand that. We were built for us to fail, but to get up and keep going. See, that's the main thing. We were built to fail, but to get up and keep going and find a better avenue. So when you don't trust yourself, you're hurting yourself. So today, guys, let's learn how to trust ourselves. Let's trust the moves that we make, the situations that we put ourselves in, the situations we're pulling ourselves away from, the people that we have to move away from. All of it is hurtful things. Like, I have pulled myself away from every single person in my life, except for my 2 kids. Every single person in my life. And it's because I needed to find me. I needed to realize what I was about, what I wanted, what I deserved. And I deserve a hell of a lot more than I was getting. So, and I trust my God that he's going to send me the right thing for me at the right time. And it's because I trust him. So whoever you pray to, trust that person. Trust that entity. Trust whatever it is that you're praying to. Trust it. Have faith in it. That whatever you're putting your mind to, whatever you're putting your heart to that you want, you got to trust it full force. Full force. Do not stop. Do not allow anything to stop you. That's the other thing. In trusting yourself and putting your life in your own hands, you cannot allow other people to come and make decisions for you, because they have to make decisions for themselves. They can guide you, and sometimes they can guide you the way that you need to be guided. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. It's a life. Sometimes you just have to make that decision on your own, and you have to cut your losses. You have to cut your losses. You have to realize that this isn't working for me. This isn't working for me. This isn't benefiting me. This isn't going to go all the way with me where I'm headed, because it's not balancing with me. It really isn't balancing with me. If something isn't balancing with you, isn't bringing you up, leveling you up, then it's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye. It's that simple. I say this, and I say this dearly to everybody. Sorry, I feel like I have something in my eye. I say this dearly. When something is imbalancing in your life with you, you have to make that choice. Trust the decisions that you make, that it's time to part from it. It is time to part from it. And sometimes it's family. Don't get me wrong, I love my family to death. But I know that there's times where I need to just stick to myself and just be with me and my kids, and just leave it that way. So that way I could avoid all the drama, avoid all the nonsense, all the talking, all the hush hush behind my back. I just stick to myself. And they'll tell you, yeah, she's weird like that. She just distanced herself. We hear from her, and then all of a sudden we don't hear from her for years. And it's because I don't want to be part of all that nonsense. I don't want to deal with negativity. I want my life to be positive. And you got to trust. So I trust myself. I trust my God that when I pull myself away, it's the best thing for me at that time. I have somebody that I love dearly. I love him dearly, but he's got to trust himself. He's got to trust his moves in order for him to realize that God created him for me. And when he realizes that, he'll make his way. And I just pray for him. I pray for him. I pray every single day, every single second of the day. So today, everybody, trust yourself and trust your moves. Tell somebody you love them, because life is short. I love you guys. This is Nakia from No Judgment Zone. Let it out. And today is trusting each other, trusting yourself. Have a good day.